Ahead on Daytime Buffalo, Mattar Helps is back with an organization that is building promising futures for the underserved of Buffalo. And later, we've got piping hot pop culture headlines to discuss with 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗏 the Go-Getter. It's all coming up right now on Daytime Buffalo. Good afternoon, hello, and welcome to Daytime Buffalo. I'm your host, 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗏𝗧. Happy Friday. For this week's Mattar Help segment, sponsored by William Mattar Law Offices, I'm joined by Peter Mattar with an update on a local organization combating homelessness on Buffalo's east side. Welcome, Peter. Tell us who you brought in today.
So I got Stuart and Howard with me, and they're leaders over at Build Promise, an amazing organization that is building capacity to help people get people off the streets. So I'm so excited to hear from them today.
Great. All righty, Howard and
Morning.
Stuart. I know that you recently had your ribbon cutting for a new shelter and community center. So tell us more about that and what's going to be offered there.
Yeah, we had a fabulous turnout for our ribbon cutting yesterday, and we opened the building now so that it's been sort of a 25-year dream of 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗏𝗧 to get to this point, and we've been working on it since 2019. So yesterday was a big day, a lot of excitement, and now the real fun begins, is serving others in the neighborhood.
That's right. Let's talk about some other updates with Build Promise.
Yeah, so we're a 96-bed emergency shelter for men.
Wow.
But we're also a community center which will offer mental health, dental services, as well as a myriad of other services. The DMV is even coming down to help people renew their licenses, get IDs, and be there. So that, you know, it's about bringing in services that we ultimately find that this neighborhood is really looking for. We really are trying to create a place where people can come in and we can trust them. They can trust us. They can bring us any of the issues that they may be dealing with, and we'll help connect them.
That's right. And I know that you are opening your doors, but it's happening in stages, right? Tell us more about that and what that's going to look like.
Yeah, so we're going to be offering so many services. We want to make sure that we're doing everything the best that we can. And so what we're going to do is we're going to start by bringing in our community partners. So medical health, mental health right away. And then slowly but surely we'll bring in the other services as we work to make sure that we're doing that in an important and professional way. Nice.
Tell us more about your founder, 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗏𝗧𝗛, and her passion to helping the underserved community.
So Amy, we describe her as a force of nature. She has been serving the poor, feeding the poor, going back to Amy's Place, which was a restaurant on Main Street, and she was giving away food to the people who couldn't afford it. And then as she outgrew that, her and Norm Pellini founded St. Luke's Mission of Mercy. So for over 30 years, they've been doing acts of mercy, feeding the poor, giving drink to the poor, sheltering homeless. And so now this is really Build Promise, and Amy's Place of Hope is bringing all of her work and all of her dreams to life. And what she wanted to do is really walk alongside people, not just provide a meal or not just provide an overnight stay, but walk alongside them and help them to create a life that allows long-term stability for them and their families.
Yeah. Let's talk about the requirements to be able to be part of the shelter. Do you have to be homeless to stay there?
Well, it's not so much about homeless, it's that you need something. You're coming to us because you're in need of something.
Okay.
If it's an overnight stay, then it's an overnight stay. If it's to come get a meal, then it's to come get a meal. We're really here to serve the community. We want to get to know the community. We want to find out what some of the challenges are. We have a pretty good idea of some of the challenges that are facing the east side, and particularly the community we're in. But we want to be there for the individuals as they come to us, whether it's a mom with kids or whether it's men looking for shelter or men just looking for services. It's about the community.
Is financial support still needed for Build Promise?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So we rely heavily on our volunteers, but we also have a paid staff. We've gotten some big help from some foundations to help us pay for some of our case management staff, which is great. But we still have our safety team is 24/7, so paying for our safety team to be there to make sure that everybody in the building feels safe is expensive. So there are two ways. We have Amy's Angels, which is a fundraising opportunity for large donors, but on a daily basis, 𝗖𝗢𝗡𝗡𝗘𝗖𝗧, they can come on, whether it's 2 quarters scotch taped to a 3x5 card or a check. Everything helps us, and we're in need of support from the community because we don't take any public money.
We don't take any money from the government or the Catholic diocese, but we are open to everyone. So we're counting on the community to step behind and support us as we go forward.
Alrighty. Well, thank you so much for bringing this incredible organization on. Viewers, if you would like to learn more about all of the ways our sponsors at William Mattar Law Offices are helping our community, visit their website at 𝗪𝗓𝗪𝗓.com, and you can learn more about Build Promise and join their efforts for the underserved in our community by visiting 𝗪𝗓𝗪𝗓.com. Thanks again for coming in.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.